Colin, start us off.
All right. Like I said earlier, want to go Eagles. I think Eagles are going to keep it close for a while, but I don't see too much standing in the way of the Chiefs getting this three-peat. Give me the Chiefs as much as it hurts to say.
I think this game is going to set up the next greatest sports trilogy of all time. I'm talking Cavs Warriors level. And the only way we get that is by the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Kansas City Chiefs this time in the Super Bowl. They'd be 1-1. Eventually they'll come together for that third time in the championship game. My prediction, I got the Philadelphia Eagles pulling out the win, destroying the three-peat, and adding to probably the future greatest rivalry in sports.
Love to hear it. Spread's at 1.5 right now, favoring the Chiefs, we're almost even, just barely. There's a lot to take in about this game. Like I said, there's so many fat variables that we don't know. Like Jalen Hurts could get shut down in the passing game, and Saquon could be dominant. He couldn't be dominant. There's always that one player, like I said, that breaks out and has an insane game. Is it D-Hop? Is it Juju Smith-Schuster? Is it Jahan Dotson? There's going to be a guy that we just don't expect that's just going to go crazy on either team, and that might be the last Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. It was Kadarius Toney that went absolutely berserk. This game's tough. I don't know. But I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I just think they're just going to find a way to win just barely, probably by 3, as they usually do. It's going to be a good game, though. It is going to be a good Super Bowl. As much as I wanted to see either Bills-Eagles over this or definitely other matchups besides this, it is going to be a good game. It is. And if Saquon wasn't on the team, I'd definitely be like, okay, I could care less to see this again. But Saquon he's so much fun to watch. So I'm going to go Chiefs getting 3-peat. But even if, I don't know. I like Dallas's idea, though. He kind of almost persuaded me to just change because I like that idea of, like, Chiefs won first time, Eagles win it again. We might see it again next year, or, I'm pretty sure they play each other in the regular season. But I'm going to go Chiefs.
Yeah, I like both of these teams. I can see storylines coming out from either side that are going to be good. I saw this, and I forgot to mention it until right now, so sorry you guys don't get to hear this. Since 2000, every time the Super Bowl has been played in between two teams, so one team has to travel east, one team has to travel west. Every time that's happened, the team traveling west has won. Happened in 02, 03, 06, 09, 13, 15, 19, 24. Last time it happened, the Niners traveled east and the Chiefs traveled west, and they met in Las Vegas, and the Chiefs won. Every time that's happened, how many did I just rattle off? 4, 8, 9, 9-0. The West team has won. And this year, the Chiefs are traveling east, and the Eagles are traveling west. So history tells us that the Eagles should win this. I just thought that was pretty interesting. It doesn't really happen much that the Super Bowl is in between two cities. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
1-2 years, the Bucks played at home. And
Rams played at home.
The Rams played at home.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't really think about it. Yeah, that is crazy. That should.
No, your theory still is. I was just kind of pointing out because you said it doesn't happen that they meet in the middle sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's crazy that 2 years in a row we got technically a home team, but your theory, your statement is pretty interesting.
It's so weird.
Gives me moon phase vibes.
Yeah, so the Chiefs do have that going against them. That is how can Patrick Mahomes ever deal with that fucking direction? Yeah. But no, like I said, I like both teams. I like Hurts. I like Mahomes. I like pretty much everybody on both the squads. So I feel like I'm one of the only people truly excited to see the Super Bowl. Last time they played, it was a barn burner. This time the Eagles add Saquon, so that's kind of the entire story. But Personally, I don't think the Chiefs are going to let Saquon go crazy. I think maybe he pops like a 50-yard run just because he's Saquon, but I see him going well under 100. I just don't think the Eagles will let him, or the Chiefs will let him control this game, and then it turns into Hurts passing. Last time they played in the Super Bowl, Hurts was amazing, but who knows if he can do that again. Until they lose, I'm going to ride with the Chiefs. So they are my pick.
What Colin says.
I was gonna give a Super Bowl MVP, but I can't really think of anybody.
Yeah, I was just about to say it.
So okay, that funny.
I was
enough,
gonna
that's
say that
gonna roll
before we
into
started. We should also pick a Super Bowl MVP.
That's gonna roll into my next segment because since we're only 30 minutes in, before we get into trivia, I have a couple things. So we're each gonna give our picks on these following things. Colin will go in the same order. We'll say our Super Bowl MVPs. We'll say I want to see everyone's first touchdown score, and then the most important one, the coin toss. Who you're picking heads or tails? But Colin, give us your take on Super Bowl MVP.
I picked Chiefs, so I gotta make it a Chiefs player.
Don't have to. You just probably should.
Yeah, yeah. Like how the was it the. Oh God, which bowl game was it this year? They gave it to the Arizona State player.
Yeah,
they lost.
Yeah, Scatterbo
Offensive player
against Texas.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I got to go Mahomes. I don't see anybody on the Chiefs.
Calm down, basic ass. Goddamn.
Give it to Travis Kelce, and then he proposes to Taylor Swift on the field.
I think they should just give it to
Colin. Get him the fuck out of here.
As the only person that picked the Eagles, I gotta clearly pick an Eagles player here. It might kind of be out of the box. I'm going Devontae Smith. I could see him.
He does have that one big game every now and then.
I could see him like a Cooper Cup, OBJ level type game. You get the game like 2 touchdowns, or one of them's the game-winning touchdown. Good amount of yards, good amount of catches. I could see, especially if they do shut down Saquon. Like, this defense is pretty good. The Chiefs' defense is good. I could see them shutting him down. The only competition you'd really have would be Jalen Hurts in that aspect. But yeah, I'm going Devontae Smith MVP.
I'm going with a pretty obvious one as I pick the Chiefs. Give me Samaje Perine as my Super Bowl.
There's going to be one third down conversion to seal the game to Samaje Perine.
There's not really a...
Flip that, please.
There's not a clear number 1 running back on the Chiefs. There's not a clear number 1 wide receiver on the Chiefs, which kind of just gives me the vibe that, yeah, it's going to be Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna air that ball out just to about everybody. So, give me Mahomes.
I'm trying not to be a basic bitch now because I picked the Chiefs, so I'm obviously going to go with the Chief, but I don't want to just go with Mahomes. That's a pretty fucking laying out answer.
You can go Perine.
Or just found out who he was. Samaje Perine.
I think if this really is lining up to be his last game, I could see Travis Kelce having a good enough game to win Super Bowl MVP. I think the Eagles' defense is crazy everywhere. I think when the Kobe Dean getting hurt, their weakest spot probably is linebacker on that defense in terms of groups. I think their secondary is really good. Defensive line is really good. I think the linebackers with him going out. Bond's still doing great, but I don't think he's that good in coverage, so I will go with Travis Kelce.